As a designer and maker, I'm always looking for places that feed my creativity. But inspiration doesn't always come from museums or faraway places. Sometimes it's just down the road, hiding in a distillery, a handmade bottle, or the way light falls across weathered wood. This trip to Driftwood didn't give me a whole new way of seeing design. It reminded me to pay attention to what's in my own backyard. Come along, I'll show you what I mean. As we drove out of Austin, the landscape began to shift. Gentle hills, low tree canopies, and the calm, green quiet that signals you've left the city behind. The road to Driftwood feels like a creative reset, slow, scenic, and wide open. The moment you arrive at Desert Door, the experience begins. Sotol plants line the path like sculptural welcome signs, sharp, wild, and rooted in this region's story. The adobe tone exterior and clean signage already tell you this space was made with intention. Inside, the design feels calm and grounded. Soft light filters through minimal space filled with warm wood, matte textures, and clean-lined furniture. The bar is understated but beautiful. Through a large glass window, you can see the distillery itself, machinery and craft framed like artwork. Even the door pulls, menus, and bottles carry thoughtful design details. Nothing screams for attention, but everything works in harmony. Their market carries the same design language: earth-tone t-shirts, candles, handcrafted goods, all curated, never cluttered. We took the tour where we learned about sotol, a native plant turned into a smooth, earthy spirit. We tasted several styles and left with these little white ceramic tasting cups called copitas. Simple, tactile, and beautifully branded with a Desert Door logo. Even the barrel in the tasting room spoke to the brand. Rustic serif typography stamped into wood. A little vintage, a little modern, like the space itself. Next, we headed up to Treaty Oak. The drive-in is expansive, lined with old trees and big Texas sky. Where Desert Door is refined and intimate, Treaty Oak is wide open, bold, and a bit wild. The property blends rustic Texas with industrial edge. Corrugated metal, exposed beams, big posts, reclaimed benches, and open-air spaces. It's a place built to breathe and built to gather. As a concept designer, I love collecting textures and forms. I found so many details I'll reference later. Barrel strapping, stone walls, barn doors, rusty hinges, and weathered-worn signage. We had an old-fashioned at the bar, strong, simple, and served with a view of oak trees and sky. That's good design too. We ended the day at Salt Lick BBQ, smoky, iconic, and full of energy. The glowing pit, the stone walls, and the hand-painted signage. A reminder that good design doesn't always look polished. Sometimes it looks lived in, layered, and completely tied to its place. We shared a meal with my sorority sister and her husband, a perfect way to end a full and inspiring day. This day wasn't just about food or drinks, it's about how design shows up in unexpected places. In the curve of a bottle, and the way a space makes you feel, and the textures you take home in your sketchbook or your memory. Driftwood offers it all: calm, creativity, and a reminder that good design is everywhere. You just have to slow down long enough to see it. Thanks for joining me. If this sparked a little inspiration, feel free to subscribe. There's more where this came from.